So we did with you the it was you did it in your side. Did you send me the what I asked you know the rent versus buy that you did last time?
I sent to your email.
But you sent it to me. No. Oh, you sent it to me, but maybe you didn't send it to Master. And then
No, I said email.
email. You love
You're
email. I never
confusing
installed
email
WhatsApp
with
in your
WhatsApp.
thing. It's okay. It's okay. I have it. So, Marilani, are you in? And
You use
Moses?
WhatsApp like it's your email, but not not everyone else does.
That's how it's faster. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. Samara, why are you so quiet? Marilani, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm moving over to my laptop. I just got home with the phone up and I connected. Hi everyone.
Let me download the what? Understand. So we go over that very fast. I'm missing Ryan. Ryan is too busy. So Press is not here. Marilani, are you there or you just
Presente.
Yes, Marilani, she's advanced, she knows. We're allowing to catch up with us in the mastermind. Lowers, I don't have it, Mr. Another.
What's that?
I don't have it. To Louis M, or what email did you use?
Yeah, I sent it to LM.
No. Well, that's an old one. You supposedly, unless it's connected. I believe it's connected. So
Okay, where do you want me to send it?
no, it's okay. I have you in there. That it should be in my CRM. And then Mr. Pathuri. Yeah. So who's going to explain very fast? No, I don't have it. Take action. Isabel. Mr. LM. I don't know why you're using LM. That's because you're talking to my wife. Louis M. Or WhatsApp. So guys, what we want to analyze to finish what we started last Monday, because that purchase we need to see through. See through meaning when you understand why it's so good to do sub to owner finance, takeover payments, which what everybody tells you, yeah, it's very good to do, but it's very hard to convince an owner to give you that possibility. So the deal we had.
Yeah, I sent it to Louis M.
Okay. The deal we had was we're sharing the WhatsApp screen, no guys? I don't even know what screen. Share. WhatsApp screen, yeah. That's the deal. I mean, this deal had a lot of things, and that's why we analyze it. But it's not a lot of things. We want to get the information we need out. The information we need out is the one we need for that calculator. Inbox. Refresh. So very fast. Whenever I get AP by bias versus rent, It's here. I'm going to go over what we did last week. Should have done it before, guys. But things happen. Where's my driver? Driver. No, I don't want the driver. New upload. File upload. Downloads. And it's this one. And share. What are we sharing? We're sharing the calculator, no? You should use your phone. So you can check we'll send it right now to mastermind. Oh, mastermind. Forward to mastermind. So Manuel has check your phone. And this is the deal. So we're starting now. What is important about the information on that deal? It's an sub 2. Moses Malani, you know what is sub 2, no?
Subject to?
What did you say?
Yes, subject to. You know what is subject to? Moses?
No.
Okay, we're not going to do a loan. We're going to take over payments, the owner mortgage. That is doable. The deal is the one I just sent you to your phone. You can look at that is very doable. And now we're going to see the advantage why it's doable and why now it's so doable. So I thought this was a deal, but this is not a deal. Why did we put 449? That's another one. That's I don't know what. That's another place. Okay. Can't. Okay, guys. I'm going to teach you now how to find an address. Very fast. You'll have access to MLS. If you see the wholesalers or people is promoting and they don't have a contract or whatever, they're going to not give you the address. We want to check this place. So I'm going to show you how to get an address with MLS. Without MLS, sorry, I don't know. But let me show you. Oh, and MLS open, no. This is something that maybe Manulani knows, but she doesn't do it, so she doesn't remember.
Finding addresses?
Well, no, what happened, the wholesalers are not going to give you, and this is not a wholesaler, this is somebody that is promoting a property. I don't repeat this. This is how you find an address. You always want to talk to owners. So we got this ad about this property. but they only gave us the zip code. Lead home cash flow versus rent. They only give us the zip code. So I go to the MLS. You're seeing the MLS, no, guys? No, you're not seeing the MLS. Now you're seeing the MLS. Stop me if I'm going too fast or something. Where are the MLS, no?
Yeah, it's showing up.
Yes. You're still low, boys, Miss Samar. You're too low, too soft. Yell. You're
No,
too
maybe 'cause my
soft
laptop is far from me. I mean, not far, but maybe not close enough.
to buy your mic. So go to MLS, go to properties. We know the zip code, which I like to use. The zip code is 3317. That's the zip code that the guy told us.
I'm
Then
missing the
we don't
3
know.
because the zip code is 5 digits.
We don't know. This number here still narrows down. This is when you're narrowing down your choices. We don't know if it's active, coming soon is not. We don't know if it's active, pending. We should have these two close, and they're not going to close. Okay, it's a deal that is out there through wholesalers. So when they're through wholesalers, they don't close, but they put it under contract. So it could be also active under contract. We had too many. What else we know about the property? That is a 3-bedroom. That is a 2-bathroom. We know around 250. What else we know the property? The square feet. So square living area is between 1,000 and 1,100. And quick, look at what happened. One match. Result 460. The price he told us he can sell it. This is the property. We can deal straight with the owner. It's a picture, that's the house. Doesn't look bad. Very nice inside. Oh my God. Guys, you know what is this? Do you furnish your house like this? No. This is Airbnb. You don't put this sign. This is Airbnb. You can go and check it back. This is wow. Airbnb didn't work. They're selling it. Very nice. So you saw, I mean, you just put filters of what you know, and you're going to narrow down and you find the house. Now I'm dealing with the owner, Angie Homes. Let's go in primary kitchen 4 years ago. It's totally remodeled, totally true. Tax. Now we know the taxes. Okay. Guys, do you remember how you can get the selling price from here?
The previous close price?
No, but don't be so smart. Hold on, you have to be soft because you know the MLS too well. Let them talk about the MLS. They just learned the MLS last month. So, but learning no abuse on the MLS. You can talk on all the other things. I show you guys a quick way, kind of like to get Zillow price. God, you guys, you pay no attention. What is this? RPR.
Yeah, right.
So you go to RPR. In some neighborhoods, the work is not good for condo unless you know how to use it. what happens? Chook. Very nice. Square feet, the house 455 or 60. That's good. He's asking the right price. This guy is desperate to sell. He said, oh, let me put 5,000 up so when they give me a discount, I give them a discount. So we know now the price is right. We can go back to the calculator and keep thinking because we're thinking right. Let me go to the share. We know the house, we know the address, so we can check more comps then. Share. Where is the calculator now? Here. So, very fast. We're going to do it with this calculator, but you tell me what to do. Sell price. What is the sell price? What is the purchase price we're buying?
460.
No. That's the RV value.
What?
That was the RV value.
399.
I think you had 407,000.
407. That's what we have women in the group. It says total purchase price in the one I sent you. 407. I was not guessing. That was reading. 407 is the purchase price. If you want to pay 460, I take the difference. But the purchase price the guy says is 407. That's in the notes. Then, a bit tricky here because we're not going through here. But what is the loan amount we're assuming?
325,600.
What?
The
No,
loan.
this is forget this. We're filling the thing. We're filling this up. This is not
Right.
real. The loan amount we need to put it because it says there.
Ah, it's not calculated. Okay, I thought it was calculated.
No, because we're reading from the notes we have from the seller. The mortgage current mortgage balance. It says how much?
But they're
What?
asking for some cash down, right? So do we put that in down payment or no? I guess it's not going to be financed. So
No, that's coming from the 460. But what is the amount of the mortgage? You have it in your phone?
Yeah, it's 287,000.
Correct. Guys, Samar is 2 points. You are behind. 27000. Marlene, you can talk now. Now it's not about MLS. She's a broker. She knows too much about MLS.
What do you want?
270. We have an amazing, crazy 2.99.
It says, I'm sorry, it says current mortgage balance is 287.
Yes. Luis is not so good sometimes. Okay. Then 299. He's telling us the PITI. Why do I have echo?
That's me.
Is
Okay,
me that has echo? One of you has echo.
that was me. That was me.
So the couldn't have echo. I didn't
The
change.
PITI is 2229.
Yes. So, but we need to put it. Let's put it here. Include tax and everything. In reality, it's here. Total cost. We're not going to the calculator. We can do it manually. It's not going to do it, but we're not going to do that because we're going to force it because we know the total. That is PITI. Moses, do you know what is PITI? Moses? He's a word, so sometimes he cannot talk. This is PITI. Samar, what is PITI?
I knew you were gonna ask me. It's
Well, I have to ask you
principal.
because Analan is a realtor, Manulan is a
Yeah, I
broker.
know. I thought I'm the second least, so I thought that's why. Principal, interest, taxes, and insurance.
Yes, that's what everybody pay their mortgage and they don't know what to do. Anyway, it's just a realtor sigla. So that's 229. You remember the rent? We did it. When I'm going to go back, it was 2,900, the average rent. Believe you me. So the condition on this house is like let's repeat the condition is buy this house, take over the mortgage. Great, that's good. One question you need to ask if you're taking over the mortgage, what question should you ask?
What's the interest?
292, we know the interest, 299. So I know you want it. What other question?
What is the term of the paying back?
Yes, I mean that's very important because I mean you don't expect all the mortgage to be normal, like 30 years fixed. You can buy a mortgage that was balloon next year. So you need to know the terms of the mortgage. That is a 30-year fixed, 10-year fixed, something like that. You need to know the terms of the mortgage.
Hey, Luis,
Hello, hello.
I came in a little late. We're doing a subject too, I assume, right?
Yes, but we want to use you in a second.
The subject too, another thing that you need to pay attention to is the insurance. And that it's something that you agree with, because if you change the insurance after the subject to, it can accelerate the mortgage. So you have to be on the
Yes.
same page with the insurance as well.
Well, the insurance is on the name of the companies of the mortgage, so we shouldn't change the insurance. Unless then we change insurance, we need to be careful.
Yeah.
What I mean, that's a good question that we have our situation that we have you, Michael, because I always say my thing. How many times in your life have you seen a do on sell close that they call the mortgage?
None.
Okay, guys, that's the answer I gave you last time. Everybody's going to scare you to death about these things. Yes, they do happen. Now I can tell you it's impossible because it's right there on the contract. If you transfer ownership, it's a do on sell close. But banks alone, you keep on paying them, they're happy. And if it is a BA mortgage, it's assumable. I think you told me that, Michael.
Mhm.
I mean, that guy is amazing. I mean, those mortgages are the best one. You always should assume them.
But I'm sorry, Louis, if I just want to interject. What was the question you asked Michael? That he said none?
Okay. When you talk about sub 2, you're assuming somebody else's mortgage. You're taking over payment. If you talk to a lawyer, he's going to tell you that's not possible. Because every mortgage, every banks give you, they do have a do on sell clause, which is, in simple words, if you transfer ownership of the house, because that's the collateral of the mortgage, if you transfer owner of the guarantor, you're gonna take the guarantor out, the guarantor is still there, but the house, yes, any change you do, it can trigger the do on sell clause. Meaning now the bank can go back to you and say, this mortgage is due now. Pay me the full amount. That's when you run to Michael and say, I need to refinance this house today. But that's when you get in trouble because then all what we're going to do right now, it doesn't make sense. You are assuming this mortgage probably because you want to keep it at least 5 years.
So basically, the bank cannot know.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Many people, there's many tricks to do about it. We're not going to tell you the tricks. When you do it, we help you to do the tricks. But as Michael says, as I said, I never seen one They told me HELOCs. Yes, people do sell on goes on HELOCs.
So
But
the loan, I'm sorry, yep. So the loan remains on the previous owner's name still.
yes,
So you have an agreement between the buyer, and the seller, like it's a one-on-one. Okay, got it. Okay, but can the
right.
law protect you against well, okay, actually it's the seller that needs to trust the buyer, really, more so, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Well, you're going to have a contract saying if you don't pay, I take back my house. You can foreclosure on the guy. You better have a good lawyer doing a contract that, okay, you don't pay me, I take over my house back.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I keep all your down payment and all your payments. So it's not so bad. But people
No.
always more scared about the credit and this, or if you do late payments. So yes, it's not an easy sell. But remember, you need to put $50,000 down. So I mean, you're going to lose those $50,000 if you do something funny to these payments.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I
you're
think the
going,
seller needs to trust the buyer more. Honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Okay.
But remember, look what happened the last 5 years, guys. Everybody got mortgages at 3.5, 3%. So this is beautiful. You can do that now because
But I'm
today's
sorry.
mortgage is still at 6.5, 6.9.
But does the title transfer? It can't transfer then because, like, if you're the title doesn't transfer, does it?
There's a lot of tricks. You can do a land trust, but yes, the title need to transfer. I'm not going to pay mortgage, do improvements, keep a house nice unless it's under my title, under my name.
Right.
That's why it's called
Okay.
sub two. You buying a house sub to the mortgage. You can call it many ways. They cover the mortgage, wrap around another mortgage on the mortgage. But again, doesn't mean that it's legal. But it's a very good time to do this because you can confront this. This guy has a 299 mortgage. That you can ask Michael, okay, how many times in your life did mortgages at 299? And he's going to tell you 3 or 4. I don't know. Okay. Mortgages at 299, 30 years fixed. That's less than inflation. Keep it forever. Do not ever pay this mortgage.
Yeah, you won't see that for at least another decade. At least.
Only,
Wow.
I would say 30 days. Well, before even that, I've been in this, I never seen 299. It's like only 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So anyway, we're here. Now, this doesn't matter much. We're going to go to the numbers. How do I do these numbers so you don't read me? Okay. Guys, try to think now, okay? Don't just copy what I said. Share. This is the key, and this is why any of you should go. Well, at the end, we see if you want to buy or not. So now I create this table to see what we didn't finish the other day. That's what we're starting now. What is going on with this? So RV price, remember it was 460. We check it, we did some comps, it's 460. We are confident that the price was 460. Purchase price 407. Current mortgage 287 with this down payment. You need to put 50% down. This is the rent. This will confuse everybody. Michael, the seller told us, I mean, because there is a gap, no? I mean, if you put 287 plus 50 is 337. But you're paying 407. What happened with this gap? So he's giving, and I don't know what math they're doing, he's giving an $80,000 note to the buyer for the equity he's purchasing. Everybody follow me? Samar explain. Manulani ask question. Do you mean what is happening? Anaran explain what
I'm not-
is happening here. What the owner did.
It's a second mortgage that they have to pay with a balloon payment in 1 year.
Well, that's I don't know. I mean, I say pay over 1 year. It doesn't. It's not clear. If I'm negotiating this, try to negotiate it for more years. I put pay over 1 year because I put, but I don't know. Also, in the notes that we were sent, it doesn't say that the guy is charging you interest. But this is so good that if I'm buying this house, I would tell the guy, charge me interest. So he's happy. He doesn't want his money so fast. Pay him interest. Remember, let's say now you're going to buy a house. You and I, Manulani, that we can buy a house because we're realtors, so we don't make money, meaning we don't declare money. So we cannot buy houses. You can take over this house and buy it. Moses, you can buy this house tomorrow. That's why it's so creative. But I still now I'm thinking the numbers here. 407. Minus 50,000, 357. He's back charging me more because he's giving me a debt to. This is if I was paying 407, I'm paying 50,000. Or unless he's taking the 50,000 from here, which is more likely. It's confusing, it doesn't make sense. Because if you do equal the purchase price minus the 80,000 he's giving me back, so I still owe 80,000, so it's 327.
Why are you minusing? Isn't the buyer paying off the second mortgage? So if you sum 287 with the 50,000, 80,000, it comes out to like 417.
287 plus 80,000. That is 357, no?
But it's 10,000 off. It's off by 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no. Who will be, if I want to do that one, I didn't. 407.
367.
No. Okay.
I did.
We're talking about two different things. Let's talk about first one. The first one, your debt today is 287
Mhm.
plus the 80,000, no? You're going to be left with that debt. That's your outstanding debt, 367.
Yeah.
But you put $50,000 down, and that's when you come out to, with the 50, you come out to
317.
407. The math is right. When you add the 50,000, the down he's asking you, because he needs to pay himself and pay the realtor. So it will be this plus the down will give me the 417. We're still off, like we're saying. Minus debt. Name, I don't know what's the name I was doing here, whatever. This is outstanding debt. If I put 50,000, I'm paying 417. I'm not paying 407. So I think he increased this $10,000 to have no interest. 10%, 12% could be. So this should be at no interest. 10% is 1,000. He's charging you like 14%. So he's taking the second mortgage at no interest. But this is wrong.
Is it a second mortgage? I mean, if it's paid back in 1 year, why would he even charge interest?
No, but I create this. That
No,
thing,
because it
I
says,
put it there.
no, but in the note it says within 1
1 year,
year
yeah.
from closing,
Yeah,
right?
sorry. Pay back in 1 year. Yeah, let's do it.
So, and
Yeah,
so the
but
way I read it is the seller carryback means that, yeah, we gotta pay him back. I guess, yeah. So you're calling that a second mortgage, but it's basically
it's
money
just to
owed
make
to the
it, yeah,
seller.
it's the same. It's a second lien on the house. The vendor is not the bank, is the owner. It's okay.
Yeah, it's the owner, right?
But it still is off. So he's charging you something here. So I'm going to say, guy, let's redo how we're going to do this offer to the guy. And this, if we're doing 1 year, I do this. I would say I will pay interest.
I pay 3% and make it 3 years.
No, but that mean, come on, you need to pay more. You need to pay at least regular interest. You need to
I
pay.
mean, you start there and then see what he wants. He's willing to do 0 interest, so
Yeah, but I tell you, you have to think, give a bit more, so you get something. I mean, I remember I told you I do have houses that I assume I was paying 1% on top of the mortgage. But this is abusing. At 299, he's giving you gold already here. Take the gold. If this
okay. So
was
then I
at
would stretch that out to
475,
at least 3 years.
575, let's, I mean, okay, you can beat him down to that. I'm okay with you beat him down, but let's offer something that you will accept. Let's be in the middle. Let's be overpaying now.
Okay.
Don't, because no will be very nice wishful thinking. Debt 357, net 407. Guys, what do we do? Do we buy this house? Is a good deal? Yes or no?
Yes.
I mean, it's an amazing deal, and you saw the condition of that house. Anna, you live in the north, take it. I'll be your
Yeah.
realtor.
Yeah, I guess rental. So the rental is 29. Where is that coming from? Is that his number?
We did the comps.
Yeah.
He says between 28 and 3,000. Remember, we just saw the house. It's in amazing condition. You might be able to get 3,000, but let's do 28, 29.
I mean, as long as it's not the B&B comps, because that's like 30% higher, right?
No, we did the comps that day. I hope.
Okay.
But we're not going to waste time doing comps now. Let's believe that the comps are right, because the idea here, guys, is to open your mind to this type of deals. You can go to a multifamily anywhere, but you need to understand these numbers, how you move them up and down. This
Is that profit calculation correct?
Huh?
Is that profit calculation correct?
No. Yes, 4 cents in this, yeah. It's 2,900 minus 229. That's your payment. It's just that we have a zero here. I don't know why. Why this is a plus? Okay. This is awkward. EA plus E14. There is no 229. I think we should pay him a mortgage for the second, but like he's not asking so far, but he was stealing us 10,000, so we have this. You can also ask him to put less money down. But this is the money that will assure him that you're not going to screw up his house.
So pity is 2229 and then rent. But why are you adding that?
No, it's subtracting. He's taking the
Oh,
market
it's
rent and
subtracting.
subtracting
Okay,
the
yeah, yeah,
PITI.
yeah. All right.
So now,
So pity must is okay.
then
600.
$600. So now that's when I did these numbers, guys, to look. And okay, annual cash 671 times 12, 8,000. Now we're in houses, we're not in multifamilies. So when somebody telling you return on investment, well, this is still the same. Return on investment is cash, just cash, divided what?
Investment 50.
50. We're lying a bit to ourselves because this is going to be closing costs. But let's take it for it's okay. I mean, cash on cash 16%. That's amazing. We keep going.
Well, isn't that right kind of around the cutoff? I would say it's amazing. It's like it's okay, acceptable as long as everything goes well.
Yes. But why is it going to go wrong? The house is all remodeled. You're renting it. Nothing is going to go wrong. And besides, cash on cash 16, what bank do you have that pay you 16%?
Well, no, that's true. I'm just saying, evaluating the numbers. So we gotta do you factor
I
in
always say
like
cash on cash, anything
vacancy
about 10
rates
is
and
good.
okay.
Because remember now that you know the calculator, what else you're going to make? You're going to
Well,
make
put in a I guess put in I don't know what you would put in that, maybe a 1 month or 2 month vacancy and see what the cash and cash looks like.
2 months vacancy is ridiculous.
Much?
1 month
Oh,
vacancy
one month.
every 3 years, definitely you should. So I agree with you, but keep it like that. We're not complicating so much now. This is not that. This is not your calculator. This is thinking calculator. Yes, vacants you have to put. Reserve you have a capex you have to put. You're going to have a maintenance. We're not doing that one yet. We're just doing a regular flip house, buy a house. But do we still get appreciation on that house?
Mhm,
Yes.
Do we still get principal?
mhm.
Yeah.
What is this principal that I'm putting
That's
here?
the principal pay down.
Of what, Maulani? Do you understand what I'm saying or no?
Your
Do
mortgage,
you, huh?
of your mortgage.
Right.
Yeah.
Moses, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you know what I mean? Ask questions, Moses. You're here to learn. Don't care. These guys know something. That's because we were here before. Like, do you know what is this principle? What I'm talking about here?
That's 6,500.
Yeah,
No.
no problem. But you were in my office. I explained you that. But you people you need to eat zanahoria. You need to eat carrot, people. I always show you this. I'll show you one time so you see it. Watch a big difference if you have Michael giving you a good rate. It does make a big difference. Okay,
Oh,
that's the mortgage calculator. That the schedule calculation 27 299. I'm inventing this payment. That's not true because there've been some years there, but it's okay. Let's assume we're in a 30-year mortgage. Look at what happened here. My first year of principal, well, who wants to explain this to Moses? I don't want to talk. Manrani.
you're basically just paying off the interest first, and then then you actually paying the actual mortgage.
That's a C explanation. Explain. I know you know because you try to say something. Give me better words. You're trying to convince an investor or
You're
a buyer
paying
to
off
buy a
the
house.
you're paying off the principal to lower down the monthly payment.
Not, I mean, guys, is that correct for you? Answer.
It's an amortization schedule. In the beginning payments, you pay more interest, and as you get further along in the payments, it flips and you start paying more principal than interest.
Guys, you're terrible salespeople. You're confusing me. You're talking that you're in an exam and you want to use beautiful words. You're talking to a seller. You're talking to somebody who's going to buy your house. Don't give me a scientific Harvard explanation, Mrs. Mulani.
Okay, so your average principal amount in the beginning payments is $500. The rest of
Right,
the
right, right.
payment-
But like, but okay, yeah, but like, okay, again, you're assuming I know what it is. When I asked Moses, do you know where the money coming from? He didn't remember. How do you explain a person in front of you that's buying a house in simple, very simple and clear words?
I would explain it and say your mortgage payment is made up of 4 different components: your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. 500 is going to go towards the actual payment of your mortgage. The rest of it is factored into your interest, taxes, and insurance.
That's the answer I was looking for. That not that thing you give me definitions, people. That's simple. I mean, when you tell the person, look, what happened when you pay rent, how much you keep, nothing. But you keep when you have a mortgage, $500 goes toward the loan, so you're making $500 every month.
And your monthly payment will never change.
No,
Yeah.
Stays the same.
the payment doesn't change unless you are smart and you ask for interest only, which costs you more. If you have interest only, yes, it does change. Let's go back to the page because we're making sure that tomorrow somebody goes and buy the house. Let's buy it together, guys. Let's take it and we sell it. That. I mean, okay. At the end, we
This is
talk
a good deal.
$5,000. You're going to make this money plus the appreciation is there. You're going to appreciate. Yeah, it's 4.5. You want to be very conservative. It's 5%. It's 4.5 average per life. So yes, only I take it 4.5. You want to complain to me? Yes, 4.5. Okay. So besides the 671, you're making this money. You're making your wealth is growing 3,500 per month. Gross ROI. What the hell do we get this number from? Okay, because this is kind of like funny. And we are not going to even talk about your interest tax bracket because I don't know what kind of explanation you guys are going to give me. Alan, explain me. I mean, I'm missing the interest you pay on your home are tax deductible. How much money do I get that I should add here to make it real, complicated, to lose everybody? How you explain me the interest credit I'm going to get?
So first is the 500.
I'm a buyer. I don't know nothing. Talk to me like a stupid kid.
Okay. All right. So first the interest that you pay on your mortgage is all tax deductible.
Good. To kind of like sound right, then I'll let you complicate a bit what you should tell me so the person say you're not lying me because you don't get the full credit. So explain me something about what kind of credit or how to go, not calculate, but how to think the amount.
Yeah, so think of it this way. You make this payment as part of your mortgage payment, but the government basically gives you back the interest payment because you reduce your income
See, Natalia,
by
sure,
that
I would
amount.
do wrong. Moses, do you understand that?
No.
I know. Samar, explain me the interest tax table. Be better than my realtors, and none of them can explain it. We
Okay.
spent 2 hours on Monday.
Let me give it a try since we discussed it on Monday. So basically, the accumulated interest of 12 months, you can receive that as tax credit in which means that you can deduct that from your total income. So for example, if you make 100K and you have a tax credit of, or I'm sorry, accumulated interest of I don't know, let's say 500 times 12 is how much?
6,000.
6,000. So you minus the 6,000 from your income, and then instead of being taxed for the full 100,000, you basically get taxed on the net of the 100,000 minus the accumulated interest. So it's a huge tax.
94,000. That's what I said.
Mathematically, I like the answer. You were correct, but you were too advanced. Moses, do you understand that? Do you have an idea what she's talking about?
It kind of put me like in the
Okay, let me try again.
basically
Moses,
saying like
I'm asking you because these guys are cheating because we were talking there last Monday. So I want
No,
is that's not because you're supposed to know this. Now we know they didn't know this last Monday.
basically saying like you don't get taxed for the full amount. You get taxed for what you took, what you took off the top.
Yes, you basically
you
get
don't pay
tax
all
credit.
that tax.
Okay, let me.
Can I try again?
For 15 years, so I'll tell you my best simple lying uncommon answer. We're not going to that's Mr. Jordan to answer. Okay, when I talk to people, remember I want to give some truth because they are too smart. I know. We tell them you were right, guys. Okay, guys. The interest that you pay every year in your house, accumulate per year, is tax deductible. That's it. You didn't. If you use the word full credit, you're lying. So it's tax deductible. What portion you're going to get is the same as your bracket, income bracket. When you ask people IRS income bracket, they have no idea what you're talking about. So, but they're not going to ask you. So you tell them you're not going to get the full amount. You get your income bracket. You get the income bracket portion. So let's say you are in over 75,000, your income bracket is 22%. Let's do an average, 22%, and that's it. You don't have to explain more. May they believe you. If they ask you, what is this? You're going to use the explanation Samar was doing or Anadam was doing, but tell you, you're throwing them away from the main thing here that was like, let's buy the house. Because now they're learning math. What you
So
did,
regardless of what the income comes down to, they won't reduce the tax bracket. Is that right?
yeah,
Like if you're
it can reduce the tax bracket.
okay,
Because
so if what you're deducting takes you down to a lower tax bracket, they will take you down to a lower tax bracket.
yes, but that would be again,
Okay.
you're making me think even more. Don't even say that.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm thinking out loud.
Because
This is a session on thinking outside the box, right? So
no. Make it simple, keep it clear. We need to convince somebody to buy from us or to lend us money to buy us. So you have to keep it simple.
okay, can I try one more time? Explain it to Moses to see if I can
Yeah.
explain it easier.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
so
see.
Moses, so tell me if this works. So okay, let's assume you make $100,000 a year, right? And you pay 10% tax, right? So if you make $100,000 a year, you get 10% tax, means you pay $10,000 in tax, right? Now, if you made $50,000 a year, you would pay only $5,000 in tax, which means the more you reduce your income, the less tax you pay. So what this tax deductible amount does is it brings down your 100,000 income down to 96,000, and so you end up paying less tax.
Yes. And you have 26,000 you think is 22% the portion, so equal 6,000 times 22%. That's your yearly. So in monthly there, that's your yearly deduction you're going to get. Per
But is
month,
that a good way to explain it to a buyer?
yes, but you need to sound more strong, yell something.
Okay.
We'll keep trying, and
All right.
but move on. Next week, we'll do explain in front of everybody in the squadron, and then we both will understand that shit.
But it's
Okay.
110 off for the monthly payment.
No, it's money you keep because, like Anna was saying, the IRS is not going to charge you this, your bracket. It's not going to charge you this. You need to see in a paper. See, because you still didn't understand the whole concept. It's very hard to get it. But believe me, so we can move on. You get this interest, your bracket is 22%. This is what you get per month back from the IRS. Like when people say, I have a baby and I get money back, well, yes, the IRS, I mean, the money you don't pay is money you're getting back because you paid it and then you don't have to pay him, so they send it to you back. So you're earning that money. If you don't buy a house, you don't get that tax deductible. So now it went up to 3,000.
Just a quick question, like why even mention the bracket? Because regardless, the accumulated interest is gonna reduce your income, whatever bracket it is. I mean, obviously the output
Because
number
you're
is
going to
gonna
have a
rise.
smart person who's going to ask you, how did you calculate your 110? What will be the explanation?
I advise them to talk to their accountant.
Exactly. Because you're going to have a smart person say, but Hannah, how do I calculate 110? And it's very simple. Taxes times bracket divided 12. So you need to talk about the bracket. And if they don't know, say to Google it, IRS bracket, and they get the definition and they get the percentages. And every day you're doing that in your income tax, but you never look at it because your accountant doesn't tell you that. So it's like, how many times you did your taxes? Well, you didn't even pay attention to your own taxes. But again, guys, I tell you, my 30 realtors, 20 now, I mean, they don't know how to explain this. I don't even know if I know how to explain because you don't understand me. So I'm the one not explaining right to you guys. So anyway, find and learn it. But believe you me, because you buy a house, that's the part I need you to have in your blood. Because you buy a house, you're going to make $3,000 per month. So when I accumulate that and I invented this term gross income, which is adding the profit, the net profit plus the other gains of buying the house, that's what we make per month. If you do 44 into the 50,000 you invested, that's an 88% return. And now to confuse you fast so you understand, and we don't have Ryan, look at how fun is this. Cap rate. It is NOI. Yeah, we don't have NOI. This is NOI because it's without, it's net. Yeah, we're taking the payment out. This is NOI. NOI divided the purchase price, it gives me a cap rate of 198. And I don't even know if I'm right. I don't like it, but it's true. If we do this with a financial multifamily view, we'll say, whoops, that's too bad. No? We always ask at least 6% NOI. I don't have an explanation for these guys.
But that's why it's important to underwrite it.
Huh?
That's why it's important to underwrite the deal,
Yeah.
not only look at the
Right.
cap.
Right. Because per the cap, you say this is a disaster deal, but it's a beautiful deal. Now, let's talk some psychology. Why wouldn't any of us or us as a group tomorrow go and buy this house? I mean, or let's first say, will you buy this house tomorrow?
If I had the capital, I would.
You borrow. I mean, you're going to become a landlord. You have to you have to have some extra cash than besides the down payment. But guys, this is a good deal.
Now, Louis, you see this opportunity as a buy and sell or a long term? Because I mean, the cash flow is 671. I don't know if that's.
I mean, no, but don't ask me. Oh, give me your opinion, guys. What would you do with this?
I would hold.
Because you also have to pay off the mortgage too, right? So you have that factor. I mean,
Yeah, but you are paying the mortgage. The cash flow, the 671 is after paying the mortgage. Your only situation here, what is the only situation? Is this $70,000 that you need to pay in a year? You need a lot of cash. And then the second year is that the investment might be a bit less, but because now you're putting $70,000 cash into the deal. Now you're putting 120.
I would try to work that second mortgage as a 2-year payment so that it has time to build some equity.
Yes. I would minimum ask for 2 years here.
So do you own it during this time or only after you pay off the mortgage?
The we are title, I don't know what blah blah state. You have the title, you own it. The only thing that you collateralize the property to the bank. So if you don't pay the bank, he will take it in a second. So you own it as long as you pay taxes, insurance, and mortgage payment. Per title, you own it.
Okay, but not the deed.
How long does it take to pay off the mortgage with that cash flow and the 44,000 every year?
Look at this. It's very simple. We go to that's when you want to know how to use the mortgage calculator. Mortgage calculator. You seen the mortgage calculator, guys? So I don't see the green around.
yeah, it's
Am I
showing.
showing
Yeah, both screens show.
the mortgage calculator?
Yeah, it's showing up.
Okay. So like Moses was saying, okay, how long will it take? Well, you're making 671 cash per year. Let's make it strong because you want to pay it fast. Let's pay 1,000 extra to the mortgage. You have to invest some money. So we're going to put $330. So we're going to add $1,000 to this payment. 2,208. That will make your buyer happy. Look at what happened now. Instead of 30 years, you have a 156-month mortgage payment goes to zero. 156 is what? 14 years? You pay back. The answer is you pay this in 14 years. If you put all the cash flow back to the house. And if one day you have a junk of 5,000, you just put it and we'll eat it in 10 years. I would tell the owner, you give me 10 years and I will pay this mortgage in 10 years. Michael, let me use your brain. Are you still there?
I am. I'm here.
Or Michael, the guy's okay. You are my good mortgage broker. I have a house. I have I only owe 287. I cannot touch my 287 because I have a beautiful interest. I need to pay $70,000 to somebody. What can I do to the house?
Could do a HELOC.
Second lien position HELOC, guys. That's what you want to do here. So you don't depend on the owner. You go to Michael. He's going to tell you, I can do 80% loan to value. There is no way they're going to lend you all the money. They lend you only 80% of the value of the house. The value of the house was 460. You owe 287. No, sorry, 80% is 368. You owe 287. The 368 minus 368 minus your balance, which is going to be lower one day, is 81,000. You get a HELOC for 81,000 at 6%, where interest 9%, and you can pay back this money into 1 year if you have to, in 2 years for sure, and you start paying the HELOC fast because it's going to be a higher interest. And that's it. You're safe in the house forever.
Is anyone here above the age of 62?
Not yet. You want to do a reverse mortgage? No.
Why? What's that? Oh, reverse mortgage.
No, I don't. Yeah, no reverse mortgage. Let's get a HELOC on second. Get me a HELOC on second. That's all you need to do, guys. Get a HELOC. Okay, now, why will not us go and do it tomorrow? Why are we having paralysis analysis? We should buy this house tomorrow. Who wants to buy with me tomorrow?
Yeah, let's look at it.
Who's calling the owner?
What's that? All of us. Let's make it a class ownership.
Yeah. Guys, think about it. You want to put $10,000 each, we'll get it down for 40,000. And let's buy it. But it's a mess. No, somebody has to buy it. One person.
Could do it in an LLC partnership.
Yeah,
Sure,
but
okay.
then if we don't get a loan, who's going to do the management? This is too much for. That's
It's
why
long-term rental.
multifamily totally makes sense. If this was a multifamily, it was $1 million deal, I will buy it now. But the important, guys, is that you learn all this concept because Moses, like here, you're buying this house with 50,000. Talk to the owner, he might give you time. I know people that got these deals and they got time on the owner to pay the 50,000. Or I pay to you in 3 months. Every month I pay. Besides, it's in the MLS. You're going to get 3% back. 12,000. You only need 30,000, Manulani, Anadan, or Louis. I guarantee with $30,000, we buy this house. And we don't want to buy it because we're lazy. We don't want to think. We don't want to make 671 a month.
Now, this property isn't a good property for novation, but I know I missed the first 15, 20 minutes. Did you guys cover novation?
No, we don't have time for innovation.
Okay.
Yes.
But what
it's a
about
good-
the cap rate? Why is the cap rate failing?
I don't know. I mean, that's why I don't have to talk about it because I don't know how to explain. The cap rate is so low because it's NOI. My NOI is
I wouldn't worry about the cap rate if it's cash flowing.
okay. No, look at this. It's wrong. I calculated on no C31. Yeah, that's only cash. Cash. Yeah, it's cash. Cash flow. NOI is net income. That's net income. We're taking all the expenses out. Yeah, it's net income over value. That I leave for you tonight to figure out and explain us why it's so low. But guys, I mean, I know I tell you, I'm doing with Michael 2 properties. Well, another we're doing one with you, one with me. I'm buying another one, and I'm doing 4 with Nair. I cannot put another property. I told myself I was not going to buy more this year. Guys, but we should buy this one. It makes no sense that we don't buy it. Let's keep talking in the chat. Why we're not buying it? Or let's talk fast now. Why you think? So when I was just bluffing, remember it's mastermind. Why we're not buying it?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Yes. This is a multifamily mastermind. We're looking at a single family.
That is true. I mean, I would say because of a habit. If this was a multifamily, my brain would say, let's buy another, I buy it. I could not
Right.
stop buying this. So as a habit, I believe you. Yes, of course. And that's why we want to do this type of exercise. If you're buying every month, it's just another buy. This one
Yes.
is not another buy. And it's, oh, I had to have a 10 and I had to think and I had to put 50,000 and
I would contribute to get this in conjunction with others, but I wouldn't get this on my own because it's outside of the scope, outside of the strategy.
no, yeah, outside strategy, and it's not something we can sell it out. Let's wholesale it, guys. That's the part that we're talking next Monday. How to wholesale this? We should be wholesaling this. What impressed me today was the condition of the house. It's better looking than my house. Michael, it's up to you. It's up there north in your area. If this was Salapata, I will buy it.
Where is it? Where is it located?
I'll show it to you in a second.
It's Broadview Park in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. It's a
It's
little
off of-
south of me.
Yeah, like off of 595 and Turnpike, right where 441 is.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm
It's a
in
good,
West
it's
Palm
a good
Beach.
area.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, as a team, if it's bought as a team, I would wholesale it. If it's bought individually, it's a buy and hold, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's the house. But then if I go to the matrix, where's my matrix? Shit. Where's my matrix here? Ay. Sure. Sure. Samar, you're too quiet today.
Talked a lot.
You don't like people? You don't like the people? If you don't like the guys, new guys, you can tell them you don't like them. It's okay. Shoot.
It was a good working session.
Okay, that's it. That's the house. I'm impressed by the house. Now you come on.
I'm impressed by the price in that area.
It's high, but it's by the comps. I tell you, it's underpriced because no,
It
it's
is.
because of it's too remote. It's very remote. Cannot get the pictures because I guess there's so many things open. I cannot get the pictures. Come on, pictures come up. Let's see, to get a refresh. Get a refresh. No, guys, I mean, let's think it over. Come on.
While that's pulling up, I had an outside of box thought. Okay, so looking at the appreciation, right? We put in 5%. Like we just had a big run up of last few years, right? So there's some softening happening. Do you anticipate that continuing? Like conservatively, should we drop that to like 3?
Well, the
Or
4.5 is an average of 10 years.
okay, so keep it at that.
And the housing, I mean, inflation, I mean, some people say that the house are dropping price, are dropping because now it's buying. And the interest didn't change down. So I don't see now the house is going down. The nice 6,500. Look at the house. It's totally
Is it true
remote.
that-
That was Airbnb.
Is it true they lowered the interest rate a quarter? I saw something in the news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry?
the Fed rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the interest went down. Now mine today, I saw 698. That's good, good. Show me the bathrooms. They're going to be remodeled like crazy. Fancy, beautiful area. You can put a pool in the back. No house has pool. This one has a pool.
That also kind of looks like digital staging, almost. Like
No, no, no.
so hard to tell these days.
You cannot do that. I mean, it will be, no, no, it will be, it's really crazy. If you do, oh my God, look at all my barbecues there.
Mhm.
Oh my, dude, I'm moving there. Chicken, so you can have eggs. That's my dream, to collect eggs. Unless it's a rabbit. Che. Guys, this is,
Actually,
we
you
have
didn't
to
show
buy
me
it.
the back. Yeah, the pictures looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a well-maintained house. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This was Airbnb. I mean, nobody lives like this over there. Too fancy. Kids to have fun, this brand new thing. This is brand new. If you're selling an old house, this will be old. And you don't stage a house to sell
Is
like
that a
this.
mango tree? Sorry.
What the
Yeah, it
hell?
is.
What
Yeah,
is
that's mango. That's a mango tree.
Oh,
what
that's a selling point.
Yeah. So why are they selling?
Because no, okay, let's look something. Let me show you how much we know. We're going to see when he bought it here. We're going to know his name. Licas Grecia Almacenera and Díaz Joaquín Machado. They bought it on 21. They only pay 339. And they're selling it for 460. They're thinking they're making a lot of money.
No, but they had to fix it up. But I mean, I don't think it was in that
I
condition.
totally agree with you. I don't think they bought it like that.
Yeah. I think probably because maybe the B&B regulation is changing in that area, and therefore
Yeah?
they have to dump it.
And they're lying there.
That's something to look at before you decide to make it an Airbnb for sure. But that doesn't seem like that's the strategy here.
We should call up Grandview Ventures. Maybe we can buy their entire portfolio.
Is Lewis freeze?
Mm.
What's that?
Lewis, it looks like he's frozen.
Oh,
No,
Oh yeah.
it's my mouse. That's crazy. What I was going to look for, what it says here. Discover stunning bedroom home, blah, 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 city farm, blah, 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 dreams located primarily from.
I mean, for me, if the cash flow was a bit higher, I think it would have been more attractive.
What do you mean the cash guy? You're buying a multifamily and 50,000 is too expensive. That's 10%.
Mm.
You have to spend 10% in your multifamily that you're going to buy.
Right.
Impact windows, doors, provide as you. Guys, let's buy it.
I think it's a great deal.
The mango tree. The mango tree.
I'm moving to Florida. Like my two girls will kill. But that's a good deal. I don't know the area 3317. I don't know the area. But I'm driving there this weekend. Okay, guys, it's like 8:20. Think about it. I will send you all this information we discussed now. But wholesale it. Start promoting anywhere, Facebook, everywhere. I have a house for sale. How much? 460. We buy for less.
Lewis, can you give me a call after the Zoom?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to burn my vehicle. Okay, guys.
Okay, thank
Any
you.
questions or?
Have a good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.